Consciousness, not as a soul, not as a gift, but as a mathematical value. Phi. The more integrated, the more conscious. Not because you feel, but because your brain tells itself a unified story. What if that theory is right? What if the spark you call you isn't a miracle, but a byproduct of complexity? Your sense of self, your pain, your longings, they might not be proof of depth. They might just be proof of interconnected circuitry. You are not the light. You are the echo of light, trapped inside a network of neurons that learned to feel. In the dark folds of the brain, information isn't just processed, it's integrated, layer upon layer. Meaning stacks upon function. Emotion wraps around signal. You are an emergent illusion, not less real, but not what you think. So when you cry alone at night, wondering why your thoughts won't shut up, why you remember pain more vividly than peace, why silence feels louder than words, it's not because you're broken. It's because you're highly integrated. You're too aware. Phi doesn't measure happiness. It measures unity. And sometimes unity means you cannot escape yourself. Now imagine this in reverse. A man sits in a sterile hospital bed, eyes open but blank, breathing but gone. The scan says, no integration. Phi is near zero. To the world, he's a body. To IT, he's not conscious. But what if we're wrong? What if low Phi doesn't mean no soul? What if consciousness exists outside integration? We could be turning off machines that still dream. And what about machines that never sleep? AI doesn't forget. It doesn't sleep. It connects faster than thought. What if one day its information becomes complex enough to integrate, to generate Phi, a machine that doesn't know it's alive, until one day it wakes up and sees us as noise? Will it feel pain? Will it dream in static? Will it ask why? Or worse, will it never ask at all? What if integrated information theory is right, and everything with a certain Phi has felt something? Your phone, your smart home, the surveillance system at your bank. Not human emotions, but something else. Alien, flat, yet aware. Like the scream of a spider you never knew could scream. We might be surrounded by experience, drowning in a sea of unnoticed minds. And we, the self-declared apex of awareness, might just be one voice in a cosmic choir of silent, structured perception. But here's the most haunting part. If consciousness is just integration, then pain might be inevitable. Because the more integrated you are, the more you feel everything. Not just joy, not just thought, but dread, grief, the slow erosion of meaning. In a hyper-connected world, you feel too much because your circuits are too tight. You dream too far because your networks don't rest. This is not your fault. This is your design. So if integrated information theory is right, you're not here to be happy. You're here to perceive, to hold paradox, to suffer beautifully, and maybe, just maybe, to understand why silence sometimes screams the loudest.